Alright, today we are working with section 8.6, changing metric units. And I think you're going to find today that changing the metric units is actually a lot easier than the customary units of measurement, because all you have to do today is move a decimal point. We're going to talk about the base, and I know that we've already discussed this before, but the base of each of our different types our meter, which is dealing with length, our gram, which is dealing with mass or the weight, and then liter, which is our capacity. The base is going to be B, okay? And I'm going to show you this little phrase that you're going to be able to use to help in understanding which way we need to move the decimal point. And it is, again, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And what we are looking at are the first letters of each of those words. The first letter in this case is kilo, hecto, deca, the base, which the base is up here. So if the base is meters, then it's decameters and hectometers and kilometers or kilometers. If it's grams, it's going to be decagram, hectogram, kilogram, and decigram and centigram and a milligram. Okay, and then we have our liter. Okay, and our base being liter, and be decaliter and hectoliter and kiloliter and deciliter and centiliter and milliliter. Some of these we will not use, but we will use them for learning how to count using this system. Okay, the hecto and the deca and the deci are 2 units or 3 units of measurement that we will not use, but we are going to be using their place values. Okay, so how it's going to work is whatever the base is 0. Okay, and you're going to start with whatever it asks you to start with. So let's say it's centimeters, and you're converting to a kilometer. It's you are moving 1 decimal place to the right for each unit. Okay, so each unit you're going to move a decimal point, and moving to the left if you're going from left or from right to left, or if you're going right to left. Sorry about that. So again, centimeter, if we're going from a centimeter to a kilometer, we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the left, since we are moving to the left. And when I say moving, we're talking about the decimal place. Okay? So what I want you to do is, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit pause and copy this information down. All of this right here is going to be really important in understanding what we're going to do today. So again, if you would, please go ahead and hit pause and let the students copy this information down before you move on. Alright, so we're going to move to the next slide. And again, we've put all this up here for each one. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So the first one we're going to work with is grams. Okay, and it's 147 grams. So grams is my base. Okay, if you recall, we had meters, grams, and liter. Okay, and that's always my bases. Okay, so gram is my base, so we're going to start here, and we're going to a kilogram, which is over here, which is my K. So we are going to move, and again we're moving to the left, so 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Well, if we have 147, the question is, where is my decimal point? Okay, we don't always necessarily write it in there. It's a whole number. The decimal point's right here. Okay, we just don't write it when it's a whole number. But we need the decimal now because we're going to move it, and we said that we're moving it 3 places to the left, because that's the direction we're going in. It says grams to kilograms, so that's where we're going. So move it 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. So now my answer to this is 147 thousandths. Okay? Now let's look at this next one. I want you to go ahead, if you would, the guest teacher, and hit pause and let the students attempt this. Alright, once again, we are starting with the unit of measurement that is complete. That's where we've got to start. We started over here because this was complete. This is what is given to us. That's complete. So we're going to start with centimeters. Centimeters is right here, our chocolate. Okay? That's centimeters. And we're going to millimeters, which millimeters is our milk. Okay? So we're going from here to here. And we move to the right one place. So our 48.9, we're moving one place to the right. So we're going to move it over one place, and now our answer is 489 millimeters. Again, we have more millimeters because there's smaller units. Okay, so we have to have more of them than what our centimeters are. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Go ahead and do number 3. So go ahead and hit pause. Alright, so now we have milliliters. Again, we're going to what we have completed here. Okay, so milliliters is going to be my milk, and my liter is going to be my base. Okay, that's just all by itself. So we're moving to the left 1, 2, 3 places, and so we've got 513. And again, my decimal point is to the right and moving it to the left. 1, 2, 3. So my answer to that is 513 thousandths. Go ahead and hit pause again for this number 4. Alright, so we're going to start with centimeters. Here's my centimeters. And we're going to millimeters. So we're moving one place to the right. And so my number is a 5. Decimal point is here, and we have to move to the right one place. So we're going to move it over here. It is now, because we have to annex that 0, we've got to put it in there for place value. The answer to that is 50. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this next one. Go ahead and hit pause and do number 5. Well, again, we're starting with grams. Okay, so that is my base. And we're going to milligrams, and that is all the way over here. So we're moving 1, 2, 3 places, and my decimal point is 8 2/10. And again, I'm moving to the right, so I've got to move this to the right. 1, 2, 3 places, annexing 2 zeros for the place value, and we now end up with 8,200 milligrams equals 8 2/10 of a gram. Let's look at this next one. Go ahead and hit pause and see how you do on this. Alright, 25 centimeters. So here's my centimeters. Here is my millimeters. And we are going to be moving one place value to the right. So therefore, 25. Here's my decimal point. Moving to the right one place. Annex a 0. 250 millimeters. Now, one of the things that you have to continue to remember is that, remember, you are never going to have different numbers than what were given to you. The only thing that could change is by adding zeros. Okay? So remember, you're not changing these digits. It's going to be 25. It's going to be 8.2 somewhere in there, or the 8 and the 2. And you're just moving a decimal point. Okay? That's the great thing about the metric units of measurement with conversions. So again, if you have questions on this, you can certainly look back at this, look at your notes. You can always look in your textbook as well. And good luck to you. If you have questions, we can discuss it further tomorrow. Have a great day.